Gaming headsets are something that I've been trying a lot of lately. I have my personal favorite, the HyperX Cloud 2s, but then I've also received for review this Corsair H1500, the Corsair Void, the Logitech G633, the G.Skill SV710 and SR910 headsets, and finally the Asus Cerberus headset. It's been quite an earful lately. Pun. Let's see how these Corsair H1500s actually perform. So starting off with the physical parts of the headset, the H1500 has what I would consider a more professional aesthetic with round ear cups, a leather S-top headband, and microfiber foam ear pads. Attached to the left ear cup, you'll find this unidirectional noise-canceling condenser microphone which can swivel up and down and be somewhat shaped to go in front of your mouth. Also attached to the left ear cup is a 3-meter long braided USB cable complete with the inline volume controls and a microphone mute button and a flashing red light to let you know when the mic is muted. Personally, I prefer the look of the Corsair H1500s to the Corsair Void. I'm not really into the whole sharp lines, RGB, gaming logos, and big flashiness that goes into gaming products and gaming peripherals. And if the gaming branding was taking off of these headsets, I don't think these would be out of place in a corporate environment. However, even though I prefer the design, I couldn't appreciate the feel of these things on my head. The microfiber ear cups provide a scratching experience that was slightly annoying whenever I would move my jaw or hairline. It's not painful or tremendously obvious, but it was prominent enough that I wouldn't feel comfortable using these things on a long gaming or video production session. And also, I had an issue with keeping the headset on my head whenever I would look down. Again, not a deal breaker for the headset since I don't typically look down when gaming or working, and it may not be an issue for you since I have an oddly shaped head, but it's another minor annoyance that left me wanting to go back to my HyperX Cloud 2s. Functionality-wise, the ear cups have a wide range of swivel that allow you to face the drivers outward whenever you take the headset off, and I like this setup for the fact that it allows you to continue to listen to whatever you have playing on the headset when you take them off, and it allows you to have a full range of head motion when these things are dangling on your neck. With regards to the drivers, each side has a 50mm driver with a frequency response of 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Corsair has also implemented a virtual 7.1 surround setup with Dolby certification. Software-wise, the utility Corsair has for the H1500s is fine. The included equalizer adjustments is great, and it also allows you to control both audio and microphone volume. It's simple and functional. However, I must admit I was slightly spoiled by the Corsair RGB utility that comes with the Corsair Voids. I really enjoyed using the playback visualizer on my K70 or Strafe keyboards when listening to music, and I wish that Corsair would include this feature for all headsets and not just the Voids. Audio-wise, what the H1500s lack in noise cancellation department, they make up for in the volume department. Just putting on the headsets does nothing to block out noise, unlike my Cloud 2s, which give me a noticeable noise reduction. However, these things are incredibly loud. At a 2 setting in Windows, it was more than sufficient to provide me with comfortable audio levels. Bump it up to 4 and it was getting on the verge of being too loud. This may be because I'm getting older and I've been shouting at children to get off my lawn, but these things are too loud. However, while they can blare audio, they don't really distort it. Listening to various genres of music, playing games like Black Ops 3, and watching movies that can utilize the Dolby 7.1 surround were all a good experience. The audio is crisp with the bass, mids, and highs providing good sound identification, whether it be for identifying different instruments in music or locating an enemy during a game or just getting an immersive experience while watching films. Corsair put a decent set of drivers in these H1500s, and I can honestly say I prefer the audio experience with these than my current headset, even if the volume is too much.
With regards to the microphone, it's not exactly the easiest to place in front of your mouth due to the rigidity of the microphone arm, which leads to a low volume recording experience. The quality of the microphone is better than most gaming headsets, which is another plus for Corsair, but its inability to be positioned well makes the utility of it less than optimal.
So getting to the conclusion, I really wanted to like the H1500s. Its aesthetic was something that appealed to me, but the overall experience fell short. The volume on these is way too loud, the ear cups were less than comfortable, it wouldn't stay on my head, and the microphone is too soft. And at 1,372 Rand, the H1500s come in at 100 Rand less than the Corsair Voids. If you're looking for an inexpensive, decent audio experience, I would skip the H1500s and just pick up the Void headset. You'll get some useless LEDs, but also a more comfortable setup since the Voids aren't as likely to fall off your head. But this isn't to say that the H1500 doesn't have any positives, but they're really only in the looks department. The braided cable and the full leatherette headband are nice, but just not worth the extra uncomfortability that I personally experienced with this headset. However, if you have the right head shape and don't mind the microfiber scratch from the ear cups, and maybe you want to use the headsets as a mini speaker set, then the H1500s are going to give you a solid audio experience. And with that, I'd like to give a big thank you to Wootware for helping me get my hands on the Corsair H1500 gaming headset. Wootware should be your go-to computer component store if you live in South Africa. They have a wide range of peripherals and any other thing that you could want for your gaming rig. Their customer service is incredibly helpful, professional, and just all around cares for you. So if you're in South Africa, head on over to wootware.co.za to woot up your peripheral game. And that's it for my review of the Corsair H1500 gaming headset. Like this video if you found it helpful. Dislike it if it was more disappointing than the fact that my NFL team just decided to up and leave St. Louis and is headed to Los Angeles. I mean, there's a reason the Rams left Los Angeles. Why go back now? Anyways, subscribe to stay up to date on all of my tech-related content, including a few more Corsair peripheral reviews and a setup tour / documenting my transition to a mobile workstation video, which is coming soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.